So let's talk about what's happening with the earth. The earth is a sun with its light obscured. This is the reason why we have been dwelling on the earth like this with this kind of creation. The earth has been imbalanced in this duality. Now the earth is returning back to its true self. The earth is returning back to the non-duality. The earth is returning back to being a sun. It has to go through all of these changes, and Supreme says by the end of 2022, the earth will be fully illuminated, meaning that light is going to be turned on, but eventually all the heat is going to be turned on, because this is a sun and it's going to burn up everything that is on this earth. Everything on this earth will be burned to ashes, and so the earth will return back to being balanced. What do we do now then if the earth is moving back into balance? We're also supposed to be working, moving ourselves from this duality back into the non-duality. You are sleeping and you need to wake up from this dream. This is a dream world. You're in a dream. This is not real. And all these dream things are going to burn to the ground. So let me see when we're going to take all of the dream stuff, like when we're going to take it with, everything going to accumulate and we're going to leave it here. Only the self is real. Start working on the self. Get busy. Start working on the self. Get out of this mind and get out of this illusionary perspective that you're viewing through your lenses. It's time for you now to start connecting to the real, to the truth. And this, knowing that this is a dream and only the self is real, and you have to awake the sleeping self to come into the real. Castrate the ego, because the ego has taken precedent over the self, and the self must rise up and take back precedent over the ego. Castrate the ego and you liberate the soul. You liberate yourself. Do you want to liberate yourself, or do you want to stay in bondage where you advocate for your own self? You are in slavery. You are in bondage. Free yourself. Awake, awake, awake from the dream.